So this is Karma. She just finished up our treatment today. We just did our final evaluation. And so in talking to her, what were the biggest, how did you come to our office, number one? How did you meet us?
You had come out to our Coventry Cove.
Oh, that's right.
Senior citizens.
So she lives in a retirement center kind of thing. Okay.
And gave us a little spiel on the...
Okay. Yeah, we did the Peripheral Neuropathy seminar.
Right.
Okay. And you came up after and said, I really need to come in. So she's got a little bit of a health history. Can I explain a couple of things?
Yes.
So she's had not so fun back surgeries. She's had 4 fusions. And when she first came up to me, she was almost hunched over. I don't want to say at a 90-degree angle, but we'll say 89. Okay, so she was hunched over quite significantly. You were walking. Did you have a walker? I think you had a walker, if I remember that first time.
Yeah.
When she started in, she came in with a cane and all that kind of stuff. Where's your cane now?
My cane is in my car.
Is in your car. And how often do you use it now?
I only use it when I'm going to be out walking, and I use it for balance more than anything.
Okay, so you still are using it a little bit, but not nearly as much as you used to, right?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, she used to come in with it all the time and everything like that. So she obviously had some other issues, but when she came in, we did a neuropathy evaluation, and what we found is she had only 20%. So she had lost almost 80% of her function. That's not good. That's not good at all. So when we sat down and talked to you and said, look, this is what it's going to be, this is what it's going to take, it's commitment and all that kind of stuff, what was the reason why you decided to do the program?
Because I want to feel better.
Okay.
I just barely turned 65, and I feel like I'm young enough that I should be able to motivate a little bit more, be a little bit more.
Be able to do more things.
Right.
Okay. So when we did the initial evaluation, she didn't do so good. She had some major issues going on. And I'm just looking really quickly. She was at 82% loss of sensation and 78% loss of sensation. So basically 80% loss of sensation. Today, we did the final exam, and she did dramatic improvement. She went all the way up to 40% loss of sensation and 36% loss of sensation. So from going from 82 and 78, that is huge. Now, is it perfect? No. And I told you that in the beginning. I don't know if we're going to be able to get you all the way up there, but those are awesome numbers. And because we've been able to achieve that, what are the things that you've been able to feel in terms of, what are the biggest symptoms that you've been able to feel better with?
A feeling of just being able to do anything.
Okay, that's huge, especially for people that are retired and that's a big one, okay?
And I was falling a lot. I haven't fallen once.
See, you hadn't even told me that before. I mean, I knew you were falling before, but you hadn't told me you hadn't fallen since.
I haven't fallen once.
That's
since.
awesome. I mean, that's life-changing. That is seriously a lifesaver.
It is.
That's awesome. And then when we were talking before, what was the thing that you said you were feeling what were the things that you felt the best with? What's doing the best? I'll have to remind you. The pain.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The pain.
The pain. Remember that thing you had all the time before?
Yeah.
So she just got through telling me that she no longer has the pain in the feet, but also down the legs. That's
Right.
doing much better.
That's correct.
And then we also did some stuff with your hands, and that was doing much better as well.
Yeah, I have neuropathy pain in my arms,
Mm-hmm.
and it hurts as bad in my arms as it did my legs, and I haven't had any recurrence of that since I've been doing the therapy.
That's huge. That is huge. So the hands have done tons better. The feet pain have done much better. The other thing is, like when I first met her, she was totally hunched over. She still has a hunch. I mean, she's had 4 back surgeries, and so she's kind of in an awkward position. But she's not nearly as bad as you used to be. I mean, she was literally hunched almost halfway over. And now she's upright. I mean, you can tell there's still something going on there, but it is not nearly as bad. Okay? So any other things just in terms of health or in terms of anything else that you felt better with since we've been working with you?
When I went on the vitamins and nutrition and stuff,
Right.
that was something new for me.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah. In
I've
fact,
never done
I
that.
remember when she first came in, she was scared to death because she was like, I don't know if I can do the diet because everything I eat's out of a box because I don't want to cook anymore. I don't want to do all that stuff. You remember that conversation?
Yes.
And you still were able to do the diet. You know, you're the only one knows how good you did on that diet, but I think you tried really hard and tried to do that, right?
Yeah.
So did you notice changes in your overall well-being in terms of health with that?
Yes. I feel better. I have more energy.
Huge.
And just overall feel better.
Right. See, and if I remember, I think in the very beginning, one of the things I told you is you look like the light kind of came on for you. You just you didn't have that I don't want to say depressed look, but you after we started working on it, you could tell that you were feeling better. You had more of a glow to you in terms of just feeling good.
Right.
And that's what we do. It makes a difference for people in their lives. It's absolutely true. All right, so people are going to be watching this. The reason they're watching this is because they're skeptical. They're not sure if they want to do it. Not sure they want to invest the time, the money, and everything else, because it is a commitment. We know that. You know that. But what would you say to people that are having a hesitation or a question, or why would you recommend what we do?
What I really was impressed with was the people here.
Oh, well, thank you.
Willingness for you guys to work around my schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes I was late or I would forget.
Okay.
And you always.
And you started out coming in the morning, then you switched to the afternoon, right? Right.
Right.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And they're just great to work with.
Oh, well,
and
thank you.
It just made it easier for me.
Oh, good. Well, you know what? We're here to help people, and I, as much as I try to portray that, people always think there's a catch to it, and there's not a catch. We're here to help people. So that's what my whole goal is and my whole aim. And luckily for us, we get to meet people like you that we get to help and get to change their lives and hopefully change them for the better for a long time to come. Because what we've done with you in terms of helping you with pain, helping you with your balance, helping you to be able to just feel better overall, that's a life changer. And not falling, that's monstrous. That's awesome. Yeah, you hadn't told me that. So that's cool. That's why I like doing these things, because I get information that I haven't heard along the way. All right, well, thank you so much. Thanks for being a great patient, and we appreciate your time. Thanks.
Thank you.